Hi Taurus, welcome to your weekly energy check-in for all things Taurus. I am a Taurus moon and my Chiron is in Taurus. So a lot of times readings resonate with me in that way. If you want to see my wacky, weird birth chart, it is in the community tab. So you can go take a look at that. I am somebody that has double and triple placements on one side of my chart, and then the other side of my chart is completely vacant, like a little weirdo. So everything you need to know about me is in the description of this video below. Please assign genders and identities as you wish. Tarot was made a long time before you and me. And it's about the development of energies throughout the Fool's Journey, which is what tarot is about, and you can Google that. If you do not like shuffling, you may fast forward. If the shoe doesn't fit, don't wear it. All readings aren't for you every time, and that's okay. Please assist the algorithm and YouTube out with your likes, shares, and subscribes so that they know you want more of these zodiac and astrology tarot readings. That's how they know, with your likes, shares, and subscribes. And I appreciate them so much, especially your comments. So let's get into this, Taurus. What are the overall and most significant things that Taurus must know this week? What are the overall and most significant things that Taurus must know this week? Please share with me overall things that Taurus must know for this week. Bottom of the deck is the Death card, and in your pre-shuffle before, this is exactly what was on the bottom of the deck. Excuse my dog. If you hear her panting, she's right here. She does everything with me. She has hectochromia, so she has one blue eye and her other side is brown, right? Right? Do you see how pretty she is? She's gorgeous. Okay, back to you. So Death card, and this is exactly what was on the bottom of the deck when I did your pre-shuffle. So something really is over, or something really has transformed for you, Taurus. So this is what is going to be permeating the entire reading. So let's take a look at what this could be. This is my done. Okay. Well, definite y'all tell me in the comments everything about everything as we go through this channeling. Okay, so this is really about a relationship. You're starting out with the Two of Cups and you're ending with the lovers. So definitely a soul connection acknowledgement here, whether that's twin flame or higher level soulmate, if you believe in that, or just a partnership, friendship, something ship, marriage. So right now you're in the Two of Cups energy, which is beautiful. This can represent a coming together of a partnership, a friendship, a love connection, a business connection, a truce being called, that kind of a thing. In your difficulties, we have the Temperance, which she is also a guardian angel card. And so we're having some difficulties with balance. And a lot of times when this comes out, and it's not for everybody, take what resonates. This is issues with addiction, okay? And it can be issues with harmony at the home. Your recent past is the Empress. She is the embodiment of all the queens in the deck. So she is the Queen of Swords, the Queen of Wands, the Queen of Cups, and the Queen of Pentacles all in one. She represents motherhood, pregnancy, abundance of every kind. She's incredibly abundant. She represents growth and standing in your power. In addition to your recent past, you have the Two of Wands, which the Two of Wands is being at a crossroads and having to make a decision and a choice. Okay, so it could be that recently you were at a crossroads with your mom, you were at a crossroads about having a child, you were at a crossroads about business, money, finances of any kind. Take what resonates, let me know. It looks more like it's a love situation, so it could be a significant other. She is the divine feminine energy in the twin flame journey, which you can Google if you believe in that and are interested in that. I also coach on it. Just reach out to me for it. Your goal is Four of Swords, and so Four of Swords is about self-care, rest, healing, rejuvenation. If it is about a relationship, it just means there's a break going on. Justice is how you see yourself. So you either see yourself facing some legal problems, a divorce, custody, something like that, or you just feel you're in a position where you need to be fair, balanced, and just at this time. Friends, family, co-workers see you in the Knight of Cups. So he definitely represents love and going on dates and romance. For me, most of the time, he just represents a message, a positive message, a loving message, carrying a message, because all the knights are messengers and so are the pages. So whether it's a love message or just a message, or actually does represent romance for you, that is what your friends, family, and coworkers, that's the space they see you in. In your near future, you have the Six of Swords. You will be moving into calmer waters on some sort of situation, whether that's like mentally moving on to calmer waters, emotionally moving on to calmer waters, or maybe you are going to take a trip. Your guidance is the Devil. And so if we are having any issues with addiction, our guidance is to kind of take a look at that, or I can't think of my words right now. Our shadow self, right? If we have some shadow self going on, could be anger, addictions, control, okay? And the goal is to move away from this kind of stuff. The outcome is the Lovers, and the Lovers also represents choices, a choice. In this case, it can be a moral choice. That's what it shows up for me as a lot of the time. It can be a choice between two partners. It is a signifier of the twin flame journey. The twin flames are the twins, so the Lovers represent them, and then with the Empress being here, being the female or the feminine energy of the twin flame journey. It's just extra little nod about possibly being a high level soul connection. So with your goals being taking a break, you might be having a challenge or considering taking a break from this relationship. And with the Death card permeating the entire reading, you desire some change to take place, or the change has in fact taken place on this soul connection. So let's see what else we can find out about this for you. Since we have so many soulmate indications, I think I'll get some more clarifiers with the soulmate deck. Please share with me. What is something? What must the Taurus collective, what must the Taurus collective know on this relationship and situation? Spirit, please share with me. What must this collective know about this relationship at this time? There's some really good, significant advice for the Taurus collective in this relationship at this time. Future proposal. So that is permeating the read with the Death card. So let's see what that means. That can actually mean a real proposal, or it could mean, along the lines of the night with going on dates and things like that. Online dating. So are you online dating? Are they? Did you meet that way? Falling out of love. Email, call, or text. Coming to an end is going right over online dating. So online dating is coming to an end, it looks like. We have breakup, going over, falling out of love. And the answer is yes. Going over email, call, or text. So there's going to definitely be some communication here. Some type of future proposal. If you or they needed to break it off with somebody, it looks like that is definitely happening. And the online dating is coming to an end as well, which will be bringing in the future proposal, or that's what the future proposal will be. So since it's permeating that, it could be like, listen, do you want to stop online dating, break up with our other people? And that's the type of call, email, or text. And so that is going to happen. All right. Get some more. I'll get your feelings towards you, Taurus, with Bridget Rouse, Ocean of Emotion deck. Oh, and the tarot deck I used is the Grand Lux Tarot deck. FYI. If I don't get my decks in person, I get them on Etsy. Spirit, please share with me. What does Taurus's person feel towards Taurus? Time for Spirit. Please share with me. What does Taurus's person feel about Taurus at this time? Spirit, share with me. What does Taurus's person feel towards Taurus? Spirit. And also, just FYI, this can mean passion, right? So it can mean some intense passion. Just be careful. Spirit, please share with me. Because just from with it being, it was right under the Lovers as your guidance. So I just tuned in. Be careful moving forward that this is not this is going to have a very strong sexual bond to it. And when that is present, these breakups can be challenging. The trauma bonds can be challenging, so you have to be very careful. And that could be what this difficulty with moderation is with the Temperance, because if y'all are so hot for each other, it make you blind. Make you blind. Very blind. So just watch for that, because I can see this is exactly that type of connection. Alright, please share with me. What is Taurus's person? What is Taurus at this time? Please, Spirit. Taurus's person. Feel towards Taurus at this time. And me, every single day I feel worse about myself and my choices. The Devil card can definitely mean envy as well. So let's just see what this is, what it means. Sometimes partnerships can be kind of, you feel so far away, distance. So very Three of Wands energy. Independent. I admire your freedom to be who you truly are. Very Nine of Pentacles energy. I've made a fool of myself. Foolish. Wild, nothing can tame a spirit like this. No, yeah, we were already picking up on that, right? So the distance is driving them wild, baby. Anxious, I can't sleep, I don't eat, I have no sense of inner peace is going right over. Independent, so your independence could stress them out a little bit. The fact that you don't need them. And the Devil is 100% about codependency. So the fact that you can run willy-nilly all over the world, Taurus, and not actually need somebody freaks them out. Freaks them out. Truth. I know you can feel me and you're inside my mind. You know the truth I've been trying to hide. That is very, very High Priestess energy, and I always associate that card lately with Nicki Minaj's song, You See Right Through Me. That's a good one. That is a good one. So, what would they say to you? What do they have to say to you? Well, let's use the his situation stack because we got some of the yin and yang on there for the twins, and since there's looks like there might be a third party, and I want to see, Holy Spirit, please share with me. What does Taurus's person have to say to Taurus? Sign of Spirit, please share with me. What does Taurus's person have to say to Taurus at this time? I'm reminded of you every time I walk in this building. So if you work at the same place or have worked at the same place, even if it's like online and you gotta check into portals and they gotta see you, just logging in somewhere, this can resonate. It could be if you live in the same high-rise apartment building, condo, school. Let's see what else they have to say. I made a promise to someone to leave you alone, but I don't know if I can do it. Ooh, that could be where the envy comes in and all this passion and push. Oh man, I see exactly. I think I got a good grip on this already. People are with other people. People need to break up with other people to be with the right people. Yeah. I miss holding you and touching your skin. Yeah. So if you guys have been together, then it looks like a strong possibility for a lot of you. Your hooks are in, baby. Your hooks are in. You fulfill me on emotional and physical level. So double whammy, right? That's exactly what you want. You want it to be both. It took me a long time, but I'm starting to not care about what others think anymore. And that's going right over, I made a promise to somebody to leave you alone. So they made a promise to leave you alone. And now they're starting to get good with not caring what other people think. And that is very codependent behavior. So looks like they're growing out of and healing their codependent behavior. Because you drive them wild. It's going right over that. You're driving them wild and you feel so far away. She's not you. It just isn't enough for me. It's going right over. I miss holding you and touching your skin. So she ain't it. And that's going over that they feel like you're independent and they can't sleep due to that. They miss holding you. The other human is just not enough. I won't listen to you because you might change my mind. That's like codependency still coming up, like an ego. So this is definitely codependency and ego. And this is your guidance. So watchit.com. www.watchit.com. And so since you hit all these, check off all their boxes, and they feel so much for you, and they're just in a place where it's not enough for them. It's difficult for them to come around you because they're afraid they're just going to come and give right into that temptation. Like you're gonna lose control. Where is it? This temperance energy will remain in the difficulties, right? Because they're going to want to bite the apple. They're going to want to. Well, lucky you. I mean, these feel like great problems. I mean, mostly, it's definitely a soul connection. Just be careful. This is like going to be an extra powerful one, especially with the high level sexual attraction here and actual romance and love being here for sure. And if you're in like a space where you're just like, hey, I'm just trying to do the right thing, I'm trying to figure out the right thing to do and what's the right thing, and that's what's throwing you into a very moral decision-making process about this connection. At least you know how they feel now. At least you know how they feel. All right, so I did this really fun thing, and I got this deck out after not seeing it for a while. The same friend that gave me the deck, miracle deck, that I give you the information on, or the piece of advice for the rest of the week on. The same person gave me that one. So let's get a flower therapy card for you, and we will get a miracle deck. Please share with me. What is the most perfect flower therapy card for Taurus at this time? Please share with me. Please, the overall most significant piece of flower therapy for Taurus at this time. Please share with me. What is the overall most significant piece of advice for Taurus at this time? Please, Spirit. Purification, white rose. By purifying your life of negative people, places, and experience, you attain true peace. This is a real pretty one. If you want to pause it or screenshot it, and go ahead and do that. Which, this can be about cutting people out. The death card's a very scorpionic card, right? It's ending things. So, if an ending needs to come in one way or the other, because this is a tough bond to break. If you want to break it, you can pray for cord removal, to cut any ties, soul ties, binds, trauma bonds, cords, and hooks, past, present, and future, mind, body, and soul, mental body, and emotional body for eternity. Today, right now, in your higher power's name. If that's what you want to do. And if you want to cut the karmic out in that way, probably work even faster. Alright, so let's get a miracle card for you to take through the rest of the week. Please share with me. What is the overall and most significant piece for Taurus Taurus this week? What piece of advice can Taurus take with them through the rest of the week? Please, Spirit, share with me. What is the overall and what piece of advice that Taurus can take with them through the rest of the week? Please, Spirit. Parenting. So if you want to screenshot it, pause it. It's parenting. With our own kids, we have the chance to rewrite history, to parent them as we wish we had been parented. Thus, does our own reparenting occur? That's exactly what I thought when I looked at this, is reparenting ourselves. We release the future as we release the past, which is like almost exactly, these two definitely tie into each other, right? It's about releasing negativity, releasing the past, you know, the vines, ties, trauma bonds, cords, and hook. You can go rewind that and figure out how to say that. And if it is a parent that is the one that is making them promise to leave you alone, and that's where that codependency is, you know, I guess depending on the culture and how things work in that family, it would be incredibly hard to cut those ties. So you praying for a cord removal to your highest light and resonance might be in order so that you can be allowed to grow up, because some parents will not step back and allow their children to grow up even if they're dang 50. You know, I get it. So that's what I have for you, Taurus. Please assist YouTube and the algorithm with your likes, shares, and subscribes so they know to push out more Zodiac, Taurus, sign, astrology readings your way. If you would like a personal reading with me, it's in the description below of this video. It's a one-on-one Zoom, you and I, and I record it and you get to keep it forever. Have a great week, Taurus.